Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instructions on completing the task at hand. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. We got rid of the 403 code saying that the valve wasn't working. Now we got a 401 code saying that it has insufficient flow. Usually a passage in the EGR is blocked. You could clean out the port in the EGR where it connects to the manifold. However, this one was relatively clean. So the common thing on these is for a port going from the throttle body back to the EGR area gets crud in it and clogs up. So what we're going to do is pull the intake tube. We got an 8mm or straight tip screwdriver there. We got to pull this tube off of there, hit that clamp on the other side, and work this tube out. Pull the vacuum tube out the top, loosen this clamp as much as I thought necessary, loosen this clamp. I got a wire connection back here. I'm going to pull that because I don't want to break that. Then I'm going to massage this intake tube out. Man, it came out real easy. So let me, gosh, get that out of the way. Man, that thing wasn't hardly on the intake. Actually, I'm going to leave that plugged up, the airflow sensor and stuff, and open this throttle body. You'll probably see it clogged up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you probably had to take the whole throttle body off to see it. I can't see it with that throttle body on there. I have the intake tube off. Need to remove this bolt here, what looks like a 12 or 13. This nut down here. And that should allow you to pull the throttle body off of the intake. I don't see any other bolts holding that throttle body on there. Be careful with the gasket, you don't lose or damage it. So, let me pull this throttle body off of there. Pull that 13 out there. Pull this 13 nut off here. Then there's a deep 13 behind that. Break that loose, then you may be able to wiggle that throttle body back far enough to get in there and clean it. I have that screw out. Won't come away from here because of this bracket. So I got look like a 10 there. But if I pull these two 10s from up top, they'll let that intake go. Probably pull out. But this is holding that together. Throttle body pulled away, and if you look down in there, you'll see that EGR port totally clogged up there with sludge. Hopefully unplugged these two connectors, undid these two coolant lines. Now I have full access to this intake manifold. So we're going to work on digging and cleaning that out with carb spray so that this thing can have the right flow back to the EGR valve. That's the EGR valve right there. Screw the screw down in the hole and pull that carbon out because that hole has to be clear. I don't want to just pack it tighter with anything, so I'm trying to drag that sludge out of there with this screw. I ran it open with this screw here. Now I'm going to use this next larger one to open it up the rest of the way. Then we're going to pick out what we can, and then we're going to spray it with carb cleaner and run a plastic zip tie down through there. Make sure it goes back up to the EGR valve. So you see the zip tie, it's gone down that far. It's jamming up and down. Now you know the passage is clean. So now we're going to spray a little carb cleaner in there, put this back together, fire it up, clear the code, take it for another test drive. Now you see the hole's clear. We ran the zip tie through there. We got a little bit of the ledge cleared out. We got all the gunk cleaned out around it. So we're going to set the throttle body back on there, hook up those two coolant lines, put the bolts in the throttle body. They're 13mm. Airflow sensor in position. Make sure you get that metal lined up in the rubber ducting. Tighten the clamps down. This clamp was actually loose. We got that clamp, got this back in that holder. Got that tube back in there. You want to put that in before you put the throttle body in place. and everything's back together. Plugs are in, everything's cleaned up. We're going to clear the code, fire it up, take it for a ride, and we should no longer have a 401. We got an error code P0401. This Chevrolet Malibu, probably the same for Impalas with the 6-cylinder engine. Turn it on, hit the scanner, we'll show you the code, clear the code, show you the cleaning procedure, and go from there. Hit. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.